Πρέπει να πω ότι εγώ βασανίζομαι σαν μουσικός, διότι
I must admit that as a composer I am continually tormenting myself because I carry around with me these two fundamentally conflicting tendencies, the symphonic element on the one hand and the popular song on the other, which for a time surfaced separately in my work. Thus I composed only symphonic music between 1950 and 1960, between 1960 and 1980 almost exclusively popular music, and only since 1980 have I tried to combine these two tendencies, mainly in symphonic works. How should I resolve the conflict, with books or with dance? Kacojannis' answer is far too absolute in my opinion. One can see it as a caricature, that a man who dances and drinks has already found the secret of life. As far as I'm concerned, it is the synthesis of these two extremes that is worth striving for. But there is something which is very important for Kacojannis' readers. Each person's longing to be a dancer, to find the way of truth through his body, is given full expression in the book. But as I have said, man needs everything: his dance, his books, his entertainment and his struggles. This is my ideal. It may perhaps appear highly contradictory that I compose a symphony one day, a pop song the next, and an oratorium the day after. But I consider this a necessity. I am forever banging on closed doors. It is as if I had a wall in front of me and were at least trying to open musical windows.
One, two.
Αγαπάει πολύ τον άνθρωπό του. Τους αγαπάει όλους. Αγαπάει και την χήρα και την ορτάνσε και τον Αμερικάνο και τον κόσμο. Τα δίνει όλα, τα μοιράζει, τα κάνει. Δεν δίνει καμία σημασία για τον εαυτό του.
What is important is Zorba's personality, whereby I cannot fully understand how so many people are able to identify with him so readily. Why is this? Is it because he is open to other people's passions, or indeed that he is open to other people at all? He is rather polite, gives a great deal of himself, and is yet at the same time somehow outside himself like an observer. If mankind were to consist of such people, society would be quite different. He is neither dogmatic nor schoolmasterly. He is a simple human being, not wishing to elevate himself above others. He loves everybody, the widow, Hortense, the American, but is not particularly interested in himself. I believe such unpretentious people hardly exist anymore. He is certainly not a martyr, not at all. He can, however, be thoroughly convincing. He is continually marching forward, breaking through instantly to the essence of things.
Ας προχωρήσουμε εμείς. Προχωράει. Είναι ένα βάδισμα συνεχώς προς τα μπρος. Αυτό νομίζω. Ευχαριστώ.